Hey, Tim Sykes here, and I'm getting this question a lot, so I'm not just going to avoid it anymore. I'm actually going to address it. And the question is, who am I voting for? And also a secondary question that I'm getting a lot of is, who do I think is going to win? And to answer that, you have to look at my students. These are some of my students who came to my, I was going to say Vegas conference, but we do it in Orlando now because I find that there's less degenerates. There's a less degenerate kind of mentality in Orlando. It's very family oriented versus Vegas where it's just gamblers. I don't want you to focus on gambling. I want you to focus on family and why you're actually studying and working so hard. And these are some of the students who basically tagged me, and I reposted some of their photos. And then also I got to highlight my first 2 millionaire students. Why does this relate to the election? Because I don't know who's going to win, okay? I don't know where the stock market is going to go. I'm not into guessing games. I'm not into that at all. I'm into what I can control, and that is how I teach, who I teach, and what the benefits are when I teach you guys. I want to show you my millionaire students because, frankly, I have the most millionaire students. I have the most successful students of anybody teaching. That I can control because I do a video lesson nearly every single day. I have over 4,000 video lessons. I have over a dozen DVDs. I have hundreds of webinars. And now both Michael Good and Tim Grattani and several upcoming millionaire students like Mark Crook and Tim Bowen are actually teaching my Trading Challenge students too. So I can control that. And that is something that I like to, guess about. I like to guess who will be my next millionaire student because it's not a question of if it's going to happen. It's a question of when and to who. That I can control because I am the one giving you guys all of my hard-fought lessons and rules that I learned the hard way over the years. Because remember, I did not have a teacher, okay? And I want to make that very clear because I'm trying to be the teacher that I never had. Because even though I've made a lot of money, I made so many boneheaded mistakes. So this is who I'm voting for. I'm voting for you guys. I'm voting for each and every single one of you. And these are just a few people who actually posted pictures when we took them. There were hundreds of you who came, and I'm proud to meet every single one of you. And even if you couldn't make it, I'm proud to teach every single one of you. I vote for you. You are in control of your destiny, not any politician. I understand politics. It's important, decides interest rates and taxes and wars and domestic policy and a lot of stuff. And I'm not diminishing those points at all. But I can't control that, okay? And neither can you. What you are in control of is you and your future. And no matter who wins the election, you will still be there. You have a kind of a, I don't know how to say this. You have a right, no, I guess that's not the right word. You have the honor, no, that's not the right word either. I don't script these videos, by the way. I'm just rolling off the top of my head because I want to get my points across. You have the ability to change your future. And it's not based on a politician who might say one thing and promise to do one thing and then does another and welcome to politics. You have the responsibility, that's the right word, the responsibility to be the best that you can be for you, your loved ones, your family, your friends, your pets, yourself, your ancestors, your future kids. You are in control of you. So I don't want you to just pin all your problems on some politician, any politician. Doesn't matter if you're a Democrat or Republican or independent. You can control you. You cannot control politics. You cannot control world policy. I know you want to think, oh, everyone should vote. Now we're in control. You're not, okay? I'm sorry to break it to you. Your vote does not matter. Even of the thousands of people watching this video, and this video will not go viral because, frankly, I know my students sadly don't watch enough video lessons. Probably get maybe a few thousand views. If every single one of you voted for the same candidate, it still would not change the election results. I'm sorry to be the bearer of bad news, but I'm a realist, okay? This is why I have the most successful students, because I don't live in a land of candy canes and unicorns. I live in the real world. And even if I get through to every single one of you watching it, and you all say, I'm going to vote for this one candidate, it will make not one damn difference in the world. So what can I do to change the world? What can I do to change your life? Well, I can get you on the right track, okay? That's why I need more of you watching my free traderchecklist.com guide. You go to traderchecklist.com, you watch the whole guide. I'm going to be adding more free chapters to it soon. Secondly, watch my howtomakemillions.com DVD. You go to howtomakemillions.com. I know it's $300, but it's 35 hours, and all of that money goes to charity. So you're not only learning, you're actually helping the world. And I'm very proud to donate it all to charity. And we're closing in on nearly $2 million donated to charity. And I'm also going to match it with my own money just because I can. And now I'm obsessed with charity. I'm building 10 schools under construction. I want to build 1,000 schools. It's a huge, huge task, okay? I don't think you realize, 10 schools already cost nearly $2 million. But when I donate more money, we're talking upwards of $100 million. But it's worth it because school and education, I think, is the most important thing. And it doesn't matter which politician wins. It really doesn't. For me, education is paramount. Obviously, I want the world to be safe so that you can actually get educated. And I'm scared of the violence and the wars, frankly. But you cannot control that. I want you to think differently than what the media is trying to teach you, where it's all about the vote and the vote changes the world. You change the world with your actions, with your studying, with your preparation, with your goals, with your determination, with your perseverance. You yourself changes the world. You don't need to be born into some family that's connected or has all this money or, anything. You need to focus on you. So please stop watching. Stop getting obsessed with all this election coverage. Stop asking me who I'm going to vote for. I vote for you. I'm invested in your future. I want you to be invested in your future. I want you to focus on your future. I know this video might sound cliche, but it's the honest truth. You are in control of your future, and not enough of you are studying like you should. You're getting distracted by the NFL, by Netflix, by video games, by going out, by friends, by family. I asked the whole entire room, we had nearly 800 people at this year's conference. And I said, how many of your friends and family think that you shouldn't be, trading, let alone penny stock trading, let alone short selling or day trading? And roughly 5/8 to 3/4 of the room raised their hands. So almost every single person has someone in their life who's saying you shouldn't do this. Why not? Why not? I want you to take a good look at these guys. Okay, these are my first 2 millionaire students. They're not anything extraordinary. Okay, I got to be real. They're both smart. They're both diligent. They both have a great work ethic. They're both, great, nice guys. But they're not math geniuses. They're not doing something that you can't do. They're not better than you. They've just taken these lessons to heart and they've studied. And now, frankly, I'm so grateful that they're both giving back to the Profitly community and teaching other people. They do not have to. I have some very successful students who don't give a damn about community. They don't even want to talk about the money or the strategy that they share because they're kind of selfish. I'm very proud that these two guys and several of my upcoming millionaire students are not selfish. They want to help you and we want to help you. So the next person who emails me, who am I voting for? Who do I think is going to win? I'm going to send them this video. This is a video that I'm going to send every single election, every single year for the rest of my life. Because the elections don't change the world. You change the world. Obviously, politicians can influence the world more, but the point is that your vote and your friends and your family, and even if you grassroots and you campaign, you're only going to reach a few thousand people, and that's not going to change the freaking world. But you, putting in hour after hour of study, even if it's on something that your friends and family don't approve of. First of all, they should approve. It's education. There's no such thing as bad knowledge. It's insane. But I get it. Penny stocks seem evil. I seem evil. I understand their hate. But I'm asking you to rise above that and focus on gaining a financial knowledge. Even if you're not going to trade, even if you have no money whatsoever and you're just saying, wait a minute, let me just learn a skill. At least I can teach you how to spot scams, how to avoid getting scammed, how to properly manage your risk, cut losses quickly, so that you don't have any big bad investments for the rest of your life. Even if you're not a trader, the rules that I teach will protect you because big losses kill. And I don't want that for you. So anyways, that was my message for today. Do go out and vote for whoever candidate you think is best. I'm not going to try and judge you, but what I'm focused on is education. And I'm focused on changing your life because that is something I can control. I don't know where the stock market is going. I don't care. If we go into a bear market, I'm ready. I know how to short sell. And as you saw the other day, you can dip buy panicked like I did on CATQ. I made 20% in under an hour. Had I held another 2 hours, I could have made 50%. So there's opportunities in bear markets and bull markets, but you need to be prepared. And that comes down to education and studying. So, final answer, in case you didn't get my point from this whole video, who am I voting for? I'm voting for you and your future. Thank you.